Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Pam. Today we're going to talk about the December 2025. Hold please. Look at that. Thought out of my head. I can't remember the name of the Ipsy boxes because they changed them. What is it? Oh, the extra. And I think I just logged myself out. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the Ipsy Extra for December. I know it's a little late. I apologize. Honestly, I was going to try to keep it for myself for Christmas, but I'm in some Reddit pages and just looking through stuff on the internet. Some people were saying that they were missing items in their box, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't. So I opened it, and that's the excuse I'm sticking with, and that's that. So the Ipsy box, it is Ipsy Extra. It is $32 a month plus shipping. I'm not sure exactly what shipping is. I didn't look that up. I'm sorry. I think it's like $6. So I think it ends up like $38 a month. And you get 5 items. Ipsy picks 2 for you, and you pick 3. So we are going to look at what Ipsy picked for me first, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. The first thing they picked for me is the Amika dry shampoo. This is a full-sized item, and that's what you get in the Ipsy Extra. You get 5 full-sized items. And this is a full-size item at 5.3 ounces. It is, per Ipsy, it's worth $29. And it is $29 at Ulta. I've used this product in the past and I really liked it. My hair right now is greasy and it needs a wash. And you can see my grays and everything. How embarrassing. But anyway, let's test this and we'll see if it leaves any white cast. Because that's the thing with some of the dry shampoos with dark-haired ladies. There's white cast there, but we gotta, give it a second and rub it in. It smells nice. And it feels very cooling on the head. Living in a state that gets power outages from hurricanes and having been through a few, dry shampoo is a absolutely fabulous thing during those times. Really, really saves you, let me tell you. I think it's pretty good. It smells nice. It didn't choke me out. A lot of these products kind of choke me out. This one didn't choke me out, and it got rid of the overly greasy look. So yay, this is definitely a winner. And like I said, the entire box costs $38. That one item is, what did I say it was? $29 at Ulta right now if you want to go buy it. So that's a pretty good deal right there. All right, the next item that Ipsy picked for me, I think they did a good job on that one, I'm happy, is this eyeliner duo by OPV Beauty. I did not know anything about them. That's one of the things I like about these subscription boxes. Sometimes they send you a brand you've never heard of before, or maybe one you've wanted to try and you just weren't sure. This is a brand that is out of London. So it's a UK brand, and you see they're PETA, vegan, all that. And it's just black and a brown eyeliner, but it is 2 eyeliners, so that's nice. It's like getting two things for one. Now, Ipsy says these are worth $30, and but on the OPV website it said $25. Now, you probably would have to pay shipping. I didn't look into it that far. These are waterproof. Okay. I'm just gonna swatch it real quick. I'm not gonna put any on right now. I'm gonna do a second video where I'll do a try on. That's really smooth and creamy and very, very dark. That is the black. That's nice. We'll see how it holds up here. And there's the brown. Those are nice. Okay, so yeah, so far what we paid for the box is less than what it would cost to buy these two products currently. And it's been a few minutes, and I'm telling you, there is no grit or residue in my hair at all from that dry shampoo. That's a really good product. I know I had tried it before, probably in a trial size a couple years back, and I hadn't bought it again because it is pricey. It's 29 bucks, you know, and I just had never grabbed it on sale or whatever, but I remember liking it, and yeah, I remember why, so I'm thrilled to have that. Okay, now we're going to get into the items that I picked. So the first one I want to talk about is I don't know how to pronounce it, Sanage, I'm going to guess, and then it's AI, peptid serum. And I was reading about it, and there's tripeptide, some kind of peptide that they say that AI helped figure out. I don't know. Niacinamide and caffeine, and it's supposed to help the appearance of like your under eye darkness and hollows and stuff over time and wrinkles. But it also has like caffeine in it and a metal applicator. So it's supposed to help reduce puffiness too. So I thought I would try one eye now, and then we'll see by the end of the video if anything has changed, if there's any difference between my two eyes. So, extreme close-up. You'll see I have eye base on and just some mascara. That's it. Oh, I don't know. Hey, I got a little dark there. I am tired. I feel fine. I'm just tired. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I'm ready. I usually don't get excited until I make cookies, and I'm going to start on cookies tonight. It does feel nice. The ball is not as, the ball is perfectly smooth on the skin, but it doesn't glide inside the tube because it spins in the tube. It doesn't glide in there as well as I would like. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, it feels nice, and we'll give that a few minutes and see if that does anything. So this item here is $48 per Ipsy. Sorry about the extreme close-up on my hairline there. Anyway, per Ipsy, this is $48, but on the Sanage website, it's $58, and on Amazon, it is $52. So this one's pricey. So this costs way more than even the cost of the box, and the value that you get is exactly why I do this, you know. The next item that I picked, I can't read without my glasses at all anymore. It sucks, man. Is no, wait, I'm confused. Oh yeah, that I picked. This part of my box was Fenty Beauty Oil. Sorry about that. I was confused. I was getting confused between my add-ons and my box. This was part of my box. I picked this, and it's a lip oil, and it is in color Rose Amber. There, I think that's in focus. And I will swatch it, and we will try it on in the next video. That is beautiful. Look at that. Look, I already smudged it with my fingerprints. I was looking at the website. Now, Ipsy says it's 26 bucks. And it's listed as, oh, that's beautiful. It's listed as $26 at Ulta and Target. Or no, I take that back. I'm looking at the wrong line. $26 at Ulta, Sephora, and Kohl's. So it's 26 bucks if you want to go buy this. It's very pretty. So that's that. It smells nice. Kind of smells a little chocolatey. Okay, and the next item that I picked was a Tarte Shape Tape Radiant Highlight Concealer. Okay, I don't know if you'll notice, depending on how well I can edit it, but we had a technical difficulty there. So I thought I was recording and I wasn't, so now I'm re-recording a piece. So, well, hopefully it'll work out in the end. I was just recapping with the Ipsy Extra. You get 5 items total. It's $32 a month plus shipping. And so these are the 5 items. There's 4 there. And then the Shape Tape. Okay, so you just get the 5 items, and then you can buy extra items, and they call those add-ons. And this month I bought 3. First one we'll talk about is this Pink Diamond by I don't know, I can never pronounce it, Rodial, I don't know, lifting oil. Looks like this has been discontinued. They do have a bottle on their website that they sell. I don't know if it's the exact same formula, if they just repackaged or what, but this is no longer for sale. Ipsy says it's $75. I don't know how much it went for. You can find it on resale sites. How much did I find it for? About 25 bucks, like on Poshmark and Mercari and stuff. So that's that. I hadn't tried it, and I don't remember what they charged for the add-on, but it wasn't bad. 14 bucks maybe, I don't remember. And I tried to look it up, and I don't have what they charged. I'm gonna try to next month, if I get any, take a screenshot so I know how much it was. Now this one was probably in like the $3.50 add-on because it's just a sample size. This is by First Aid Beauty. I love First Aid Beauty. This is a whole body deodorant cream. I have tried the Lumi ones and I like them, but I wanted to try this out and see if I like it. So actually the sample size is great. So cool. And the last add-on that I did is Natasha Denona highlighter, who I believe it's Ipsy. Ipsy says this is worth $42 on the Natasha Denona website. It's $44, but they do have it on sale for $35, and you can find it on resale sites like Mercari and Poshmark for half price for the most part. So there's that. Oh, I was trying to open it from the wrong side, so it goes like this. And it is beautiful. There's like, of course it has, you know, the ND initials, and then it has like a subtle shift to it. That's what it looks like. And we will do another hand swatch. We'll go right next to the eyeliner. You can see it? You can see all my veins. Oh. My husband went and picked up dinner, and the cats are after it. Yeah, that's pretty. That's shimmery without being glittery, which is exactly what I like. That's beautiful. Okay. Hold, please. Can you hear him over there talking to the cats? Don't give them too much. They've already been fed. All right, and the last thing is this is what they call a beauty boost. I always trip over that. I say booty boost. Beauty boost. And the beauty boost is always what they consider a premium product, and it costs $15. And it just comes along with your Ipsy box, and this month this is what the item was. They do give you options if you don't want the item that they pick, and I hope that that continues, because they did send out some sort of email that said they were changing how they're working it. So that makes me a little nervous if from now on we don't get a choice and everybody just gets what they get. I will probably cancel it. I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. And it sounds like I do watch some YouTube shows where they do like sneak peeks and stuff like that. It looks like the beauty boost for this upcoming month for January is going to be some sort of device. It sounds like maybe like a Foreo device, you know, one of those silicone face scrubby things that are battery operated or rechargeable. I think that's what it's going to be. Okay, so the Makeup by Mario palette, this is it. And that is what it looks like. This one is called, is it Ethereal? Ethereal Eyes palette. There's a few different renditions of it, and this is Moonlight. What I like about this is the grays and the blue. That's just beautiful. I knew it stuck my finger in that one. I'm like, there's some sort of texture there. Yeah, I believe it says Mario there. Now, I can say the shimmers they're beautiful, but they're toppers. That's a highlighter. They're toppers, and they do have, they're more glittery, but they're sheer. They don't have their own pigment. And I prefer that over a topper usually. So that's a little disappointing, and I was kind of hoping that the formula would be a little creamier than it is. Now the mattes are nice, and I mean that is beautiful. So, you know, I don't want to like just rag on it, but I thought I would like it a little more than I do, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. So you see, those are all the shimmers, and you can see right through them. They're not highly pigmented. They're pretty much toppers. Now this one here is a satin. Here, these other, mostly they're mattes, but this is a satin. So I'm going to try that out. And I forget the name of that. What is that one? I'm not sure what the name is. I'm going to go here. Yeah, this is more of a, it's not quite a cream, but it's a creamier formula, and that one has a lot more pigment. So that's that. All right, I am going to do makeup with this, but I'm going to make a separate video about that. That is it for that box, and thank you for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. And oh, that palette, like I said, they charge you 15 bucks for it. It is, I wrote it down, hold please. It is $69 on the Makeup by Mario website. By the way, here is that concealer. and it's looking pretty good. And that tip, I got it from another YouTube site, much bigger site. They're called Lipstick Lesbians. And it's these ladies that, you know, review makeup, and I really don't know a lot about them. So, like the lady's background, I think she had a background in makeup or design or something. And she knows a lot about formulas and products and brands and stuff. And she has a lot of really good tips, like how to try concealer in the while you're in the store. Yeah, I can make that color work. It's not the best. The undertone is off, and it's just a little bit too dark, but it'll work. And let's look at the under eyes. Extreme close-up. So this is the eye that I put that cream on. I do think it looks better than this eye. But did it in the beginning? I don't know. We shall see. Such are the questions of the universe. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.